Manifestation. A lot of people don't like the art of manifestation, but let me paint you a picture. Let me paint you a picture. Somebody taps you on the shoulder and says, you just won $5 million. You're gonna get $5 million. But I'll tell you what, with that $5 million, it's not gonna hit your bank account for another month. You have 30 days. Even though it's not in your bank account, the day it happens, nothing has changed. Your bank account still has the same amount of money. But you're gonna carry yourself like you're on top of the fucking world. You're gonna carry yourself like you have 5 million, even though you don't have it yet. You know it's coming. And how you act right there, how you would act in that scenario, that is the art of manifestation. You have to be able to literally taste it. You have to see it with crystal clear clarity what you want. Once you truly know that you're gonna get it, it comes guaranteed every time.
In the last 14 months, my life has changed dramatically. It feels like I've been able to do any and everything that I want. I've made over $10 million. I've retired my parents. I bought my first house. I bought my dream car. I bought a iced out chain with my name on it. How cool is that? Togi chain, where's this? Over here. I don't know. Like a petizzard. I've met so many incredible people that I look up to. I've gotten the opportunity to meet and hang out with. Even a few of them I call my really good friends now. It really feels like I finally got my closure. The old me always dreamt of this life, and now we're here. As you grow, your dreams evolve, so now I want bigger and better things. But as far as what that old me wanted, in just 14 months, I checked off every single box that I could ever dream of, and significantly more. The guy walking wishes he had a bike. The guy biking wishes he had a van. The guy with the van wishes he had a sports car. The guy with the sports car wishes that he had a supercar. The guy with the supercar, 40 years old, looks at the 16-year-old that's walking and thinks, damn, I wish I had more time. If you look around enough, everybody will have something that you don't have that you want. And if you're too busy looking around at what you want, you're never gonna appreciate what you have, and then you never lived. That's a big thing I've struggled with over the last year and a half. I've seen a ton of success. My life was getting exponentially better, and I was getting exponentially less happy. Why is that? Because I was too obsessed with more. I was too obsessed with, he has a Lamborghini, I need it, I need it, I need more, I need more. And I never soaked it in. I never got the opportunity, and I regret that. Money comes and go. Muscles come and go. Relationships, they come and go. The only thing in this life that you cannot get back is your time. It's so easy to waste time. It feels like we have unlimited time until you're out of time. Think about it on a smaller scale. COVID was 5 years ago. That went by, that time went by in nothing. You have to look back and reflect, what did you really get done in that 5 years? Did you progress as much as you would hope to in the next 5 years? During COVID, you got whatever you got done, and me personally, I was not happy with that time. And then you have to take a look. What do I need to change? What am I doing with my time? What am I really doing with my time? You have to pay attention. Say you take weekends off, completely wasted. You know, you smoke weed, watch Rick and Morty all day long. Seems innocent, but that's 104 days a year. Since COVID, that's 500 days. That's over 1% of your life wasted on just COVID weekends. 1% of your life, and maybe 4% of your prime. It's a very common question. If I give you $1 billion, would you be happy? And everyone's like, yeah, of course I'd be stoked if I give you $1 billion, if you give me $1 billion. But then I ask, if I give you $1 billion, but you only have 24 hours left to live, will you take it? And everyone's like, absolutely not. So it's the opportunity to wake up tomorrow is priceless. That time, that 24 hours is worth more than $1 billion. Pay attention to how productive really is inactivity. If you go to work for whatever, 9 to 5, you go to work for 9 hours, that time feels very productive, but it wasn't truly productive for you. All you were doing was making someone else richer. You were putting in conscious effort towards their goals. Every second we spend doing a job, doing something for someone else, trying to impress someone else, that's a huge one, is going to be an unfulfilling activity. That is a waste of your time. And that brings up a really, really good point. Do not try and impress anybody. This was the #1 reason I wasn't happy in high school, is because I was too busy trying to impress everybody. If you're authentic to yourself and you just do things that you enjoy, the real ones will find you, and then you'll have an incredible group of friends that love you for you. If you go out and every day you go to school and you have to spend 8 hours putting on a mask, putting on a costume, trying to pretend to be someone else, that's a long time to not be feeding your soul. That's a long time to not be in touch with yourself. I think a lot of people spend 99% of their time doing something for someone else and they don't even really realize it. and that's when you feel lost. You spend too much time wearing a mask, and all of a sudden you get lost, your own identity gets lost with the mask. Sometimes people get crazy lucky, and people look at them and they're jealous. Why did that person deserve that success? A great example is the 𝐭𝐤𝐯𝐭𝐢𝐯 girl. I got no fade against the 𝐭𝐤𝐯𝐭𝐢𝐯 girl, but we're just gonna use her as an example. The 𝐭𝐤𝐯𝐭𝐢𝐯 girl was a dumb bar out one night, and she got interviewed, said, spit on that thing, whatever. Overnight, successful, millionaire. Everyone for months is hating on 𝐭𝐤𝐯𝐭𝐢𝐯 because she has this, the dream life, while I'm slaving away to get where I want. Why did she get it handed to her? That's bullshit, because she got it handed to her. But that's the thing, you can't trick the universe. You can't become successful on borrowed effort. When you find success and you have not put in the trials in order to deserve that success, the universe will come crashing down on you. So we circle back to the 𝐭𝐤𝐯𝐭𝐢𝐯 girl. Overnight success, but she was successful on borrowed effort. 2 months later, she does whatever, a cryptocurrency scam, and her entire career, entire life is ruined. Now, as of today, nobody would trade their life for 𝐭𝐤𝐯𝐭𝐢𝐯's. Why did that happen to her? Because she did not put in the trials for her success, and now this is her trial. Now she's going through some shit. And one day, I think she will be back with real success. And that's a good point. If your life is shitty right now, that's a good thing. You are currently putting in the trials for your future success so that you are prepared. You have put in the work. You have gone through you've gone through the thick of it, so you deserve your future success. And when you have your future success, it will be real. Another good example is myself. When I was 18 years old, I made $900,000. I was doing high leverage Bitcoin and Ethereum trading, got super lucky, made $900,000, dropped out of college. I was successful. I didn't earn that success. I was lucky. 8 months later, I had blown all my money. I owed the IRS $250,000 because apparently drugs and vacations don't count as a tax write-off, which is bull. For the record, 100% that should have been a tax write-off. But either way, I blew that money on cars, drugs, private jets, and now all of a sudden I have no skills, no job, no money, and a nasty addiction. Yikes. Before I went broke, everyone thought I was sick, and then after that, after I went broke, nobody thought I was dope. Oh, haha, look at Togi, what a idiot. Don't worry about what others have. Sometimes the grass is greener on the other side because the grass is fake. You never know what somebody actually has. So if you're wasting all your energy and your time worried about, oh, this is bullshit, they have this, they have that, why don't I have the XYZ? You're wasting your time on somebody that might have fake grass. And finally, when you do find success, because you will, stay vigilant and stay humble, because you never know. Sometimes if you have success and it was a little too easy, it's hard to see at the time. When you're in 6th grade, everybody has these insane visions. They seem so realistic. When you're in 6th grade, you think you can conquer the world. All of a sudden you grow up, you're 18, and that spark is completely gone. What changed? Think about it this way. If you set up a 1 foot wide plank and laid it across the floor, you could walk across that thing 1,000 out of 1,000 times. But if you took that exact same plank and put it 1,000 feet in the air, 99% of people are gonna fall because you're too busy looking down. What if I fall? If I fall, I'm totally most people aren't even gonna try and cross that beam when it's 1,000 feet in the air because you're too worried about what if it goes wrong. Even though the task itself, cross that skinny mother, is not that difficult. Why are you so focused on what could go wrong when everything could go right? By nature, the journey is intimidating. It's built in, that's how it should be. No movie would be exciting if it wasn't, oh, what if he falls off that beam? What if he falls off the bridge and dies? If every movie was super easy, I'm not gonna watch that movie if it's the protagonist just gets the loot at the start of the movie. That'd be the worst movie of all time. It's supposed to be scary. That's why it's incredible. It's supposed to be scary. You're supposed to risk everything, and you're meant to accomplish it. It's like the movies, I'm telling you. And you're like, oh, life's not a movie. It's just like a movie. Your life, you should treat your life like a movie and you're the main character, because that's all it really is. Do you really think that if you were the main character of a movie, are you destined to sit at a desk job for 8 hours a day? Everybody else's opinions, what everyone else is doing, because you're the main character of your movie. And I'm telling you guys, you're meant to succeed. Oh my God, you're meant to succeed. It drives me mad just thinking about how many people don't truly believe that they can succeed. The task itself is not that hard. Crossing the beam is not that hard, guys, I promise you. Okay, let's put it this way. The beam, sure, not the best comparison in the world, because that's not one-to-one, you know? Realistically, life is not walking across a beam. Let me put into real terms how easy your dreams are. The WNBA gets 50 million unique viewers a year. The WNBA! Have you ever in your entire life watched a WNBA game? Another example, Scrub Daddy. You guys know that sponge with the smiley face on it? It's like $1 billion company, Scrub Daddy. We're talking about, think about what that is, Scrub Daddy, Scrub Daddy. We're talking about a sponge in which you scrub. But I guess this sponge is extra special. The point being is that people will watch anything. People will consume anything. 8 billion, I think, maybe 9, who the f knows, who the f cares? Billions of people on this planet, and you don't think 100,000 are gonna be your fan? 100,000 won't buy your product? 100,000 won't support you? Don't expect anything and you will receive everything. Drop any expectations of what it should be. It's your reality, not mine. It's your life. I'm just a random internet dude on your screen, and you are living your life, not whatever you think your life should be. What is your life? Sometimes you gotta take a step back and soak it all in. Just smell the grass sometimes. It's beautiful, and whether you like to admit it or not, you have so many blessings. When you expect too much stuff, you lose touch with gratitude. And here's the problem, when you're not grateful for your blessings that you do have, God will take them away. The universe will take them away from you. Andrew Tate said this once, if I were to give you a Ferrari and 1 year later you come back and the Ferrari hasn't been serviced, scratches all over it, on the inside, it just looks terrible, I would never give you a Ferrari again. I'd be like, yourself, I just gave you a blessing and you treat it like shit. And on the other hand, if you came back and the Ferrari was in perfect condition, maintained well, I'd be like, damn, that was a good gift. I'm happy to give you more. It's the same way with the universe, with God. He gives us all blessings, and if you're not grateful for what you do have, you're not gonna get any more. If you wonder why you're not lucky, it's because you're not grateful for what you do have. And if you're always unlucky, it's because you're not grateful for what you do have. So what you have gets taken away from you. You know, a lot of people aren't grateful for until it's gone, and then it's a bummer because it's gone. A lot of people like to play the victim. Shut the it pisses me the You are blessed beyond your wildest imagination.